Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, another banger data episode.
Oh, yeah.
They just keep hitting us with them, and that's great.
And also last time you promised me something.
I can't contain my excitement today. I really can't. I'm really excited to do this title reveal today. Today we're watching an episode called Sarek.
Sarek?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I'm just incredibly excited. I cannot wait. I'm assuming they won't be pulling the rug out from under us.
No. This would be like a...
This is legit. So I don't know what else to say. Obviously, I'm really excited. We're huge TOS fans. We're gonna get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Sarek. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, by the way.
Yeah. There definitely isn't a flaw in the way we record these things.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. No, god damn it. Wow. Oh, God. First off, Spock got married? I'm guessing... Unless Sarek had another son. I don't think we do have another son.
No, I think that's definitely meant to be Spock, because he talks about... During the mind meld, he talks about, like, Spock... Like, does he know? Like, can he feel that love in marriage?
Yeah. Spock's married. And Picard was at the wedding.
You know what? That totally makes sense, because Spock would have been a decorated officer.
Yeah. I need to find out who Spock married. But I don't want to look it up, because I'm sure we'll find out naturally some way at some point.
Yes, I think so.
But I want to know right now, and don't tell me in the comments. Please don't tell me in the comments.
Unless it never comes up, and it's in like a book or something.
Yeah. If it's in like some like EU book or like it's in a universe thing, like just tell me that then. But like, if it's something I'll find out eventually, don't say shit in the comments. My God, absolutely in love with this. Oh God, where do I even begin? I don't know where to begin. Okay, so actually I'd like to address something. So we bring this up often with Star Trek, and Star Trek's comments on age and aging, and how Gene Roddenberry's scared of growing old, and it's kind of funny because we're at the point in Star Trek where he has about a year left in his life. So, not even, I don't think. No. He dies early season 5. So,
he's got, in terms of, like, real lifetime, when this would have aired.
Yeah.
Gene Roddenberry's got a few years left.
Yeah, a year and a half, I think. But yeah, so Star Trek has often had a weird relationship with aging. It's often the message of growing old is terrible and you should fear it, and you grow frail and old and nobody respects you. But here we kind of have that happening to Sarek, and Sarek actually accepting that and like being like, no, it's still who I am. There is one kind of offline where Sarek is like, I am myself again. It's been a while. Like I'm like that kind of threw me off just a little bit. But for the most part, I very much got the idea that this was about respect for this figure, and how no matter what, this will happen to him naturally. It's important to note this is written by Peter S. Beagle, which blew my goddamn mind.
Yes,
blew my fucking mind. Peter S. Beagle wrote this. I just recently read The Last Unicorn earlier this year, and amazing book, obviously. Sorry, as if I needed to tell you. If you haven't read The Last Unicorn, I guess read that. Anyway, Peter Spiegel, who I knew when I saw that, and my experience with him as a writer, I kind of knew that this wouldn't just be like a nostalgia fest. Of course, there were a number of moments that made me grin like an idiot, of course.
Yeah.
But
But
I think Beagle very smartly takes the idea of like, if we're gonna keep this story going and telling stories with these characters, we need to acknowledge what is inevitably going to happen to them. And it's not a bad thing, but it does change the way we view these characters. And I think that's a really important aspect to take on in this episode.
Importantly, Sarek is 202?
Something like that. Yeah, he's over 200. And this Vulcan disease that is causing him
rare. It's the important part is it's very rare.
Yeah, and to the point where he doesn't even realize it's happening. I thought there was some nefarious shit going on with this Vulcan aid of his, but it turns out he was just trying to suppress.
He was helping, and it just looks shady before you have all the facts.
Yeah, we do have some powerhouse performances, of course, from the returning Mark Leonard, who, it is needless to say, is fucking phenomenal. I have a feeling this is the last time I'm ever going to see this character, and I'm just incredibly sad about that, but also so happy it was an episode like this.
I'd say he slips into the role easily, but he's reprised it a couple times now. Yes,
he's done a number. He was in most of the movies. He did it only once back in TOS, although he was in that animated series. He was in Yesteryear, and of course the very reason he's so good for the role is because he was the very first Romulan. So like he just knows how to do it. He's always been great for the role, and he's always known how to perfectly play this character. He's had a great handle on it, and to be willing to take on such a different side of the character, I think is so. He does it so well. There is of course the very sad fact that we have to acknowledge that Amanda's definitely dead at this point, and Sarek had to remarry, and that's okay. That's
right.
fine.
He's 200 plus years old.
Yeah.
That's just going to happen.
Yeah. We have Perrin here. I liked Perrin as a character. I thought she was cool.
Yes.
I also kind of realized. So they say Picard was at Spock's wedding, and
he was a young lieutenant, meaning it was a while ago.
And he was like, "How could you disrespect somebody that basically shaped the Federation, helped shape the Federation?" Someone like Sark. I'm like, "Oh yeah, he was kind of like, I guess he would have been part of the Vulcans' first contact with humans." I'm assuming I'm right about that, but.
We're really bad with knowing Star Trek here,
but I realized, I was like, wait a second, is Spock a Nepo baby?
Yeah, we had this realization. It's kind of funny.
Is the reason Spock is the first Vulcan Starfleet officer because he's a fucking Nepo baby?
Importantly, is Spock on the flagship ship of Starfleet?
Yeah.
Because he's a Nepo baby.
Nepo baby Spock. Never thought I'd live to see the day, but I guess I always lived to see the day, and I just didn't know.
Yeah, we just didn't realize.
Oh man, I do love the idea of the repression of Sarek's disease causing people to act irrationally on the ship. That was a fun kind of subplot. It does lead to a mother slapping her son. Also, I realized, is Wesley 18? I think Wesley's 18.
That would make sense.
I want to say he was 16 when the show started, and if we're doing the TOS thing, and they've implied that before, and if we're doing the TOS thing of like each season is a year, then he's probably 18 at this point.
Well, we know for a fact she was gone a year.
Yeah, and I want to say, look, I just want to say, I really started to think about this when he was like, I have a date tonight, and Jordy was like, oh yeah, she's an attractive woman, and I'm like, wait a second, no, wait, Jordy, no, okay, I'm just going to hope and pray that Wesley is 18 at this point, and he's dating an adult.
But also, is Wesley, like, really shooting his shot?
According to Jordy, he is. I mean, she's way out of his league, apparently. Yeah, that was fun. Of course, I love the 10 forward fight. O'Brien's throwing down. It's great. What's not?
He gets someone in a headlock.
He does.
And 10 forward looked weird with all the lights on, though. Yeah,
definitely. Speaking of really fun things about this, I did like the Mozart concert scene. I thought that was great. But I gotta talk about Patrick Stewart in that after the mind meld.
The mind meld.
Oh
yes.
My God, brilliant. There's just this one amazing shot that stays on Patrick Stewart for so long, and he just lets out somehow. You can tell it's on command, and you can tell he really fought for that shit. He just lets out the most natural-looking tears I've seen in a one-shot.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. He does it so well.
It's just him babbling all these thoughts that Sarek has had.
Yeah.
A bit like how he loves his wives, like plural, like that. Mm-hmm. He loves his current wife. He's loved his past wife. He doesn't know if Spock knows that he actually loves him.
Yeah. And of course I think Spock does acknowledge that. I think if nothing else, the scene with Perrin at the end establishes that. Perrin always knows. Vulcan love always feels so unstated until it's actually said, and that's when it makes you fucking cry. That's why all the TOS movies just break my soul.
Oh God, yeah.
It's just so openly acknowledging Spock's feelings for his friends, and they are his friends. And in the same way that Spock always loved his friends and family, Sarek does as well, even if he doesn't say it. And in some cases he does, and it's so good. And of course we end on a Vulcan salute, which is just gorgeous. I love it. It is one of those things where you're just like, if you have a show like TNG where a Vulcan isn't part of it, but like the Vulcan salute is so synonymous with Star Trek. It's like it's the first time they've ever properly done it in TNG. I just find that interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh good God. Alright, that was Sarek. We have 3 episodes left in the season. We kind of peaked here, I think. I mean, this isn't even like a hero of the season, but it's up there. It's one of those like really rewarding moments as a fan.
As someone who's watched a lot of Star Trek, realistically.
We have been fans for about a little over 3 years now. At the time of recording, we're about 3 years.
Time of recording.
Time of recording, about 3 years. God, what a moment. Alright, be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.